I wanted to share this message with you before our 10 a.m. call tomorrow. If you're in the fire right now, take a deep breath. You're going to get rich. You're in the right industry. You're with the right people. Have faith right now. Take a deep breath and understand that the financial troubles, if you're having them right now, will go away. But here's what I can promise you. The success that's coming your way, you can't even fathom. The significance that lies ahead of you, you have no idea how big it is. If you'd have asked me earlier in my days, what's going on, I'd have told you, I'm in the fire, this sucks. But then I would tell you later, listen, the success, it's worth every bit of it. Fight hard. Listen, in 2005, I was tired of letting my family down. I couldn't feed my kids. My wife and I could spend no time together whatsoever. We couldn't pay the bills. We were behind on the mortgage. We had already lost a couple of cars. My wife went to a food line to feed my kids. It was horrible. But I decided to hold myself accountable to figuring out how to get it done. And we had a Monday morning call, very similar to our call. And I held myself accountable. I was on that call every Monday, giving my numbers out, even though they were horrible. And I fought so hard. Who knew? Please hear me. Who knew that would have led to my life becoming sober? Who knew? And then to receive some of the greatest gifts of my life when my grandfather said, hey, will you do grandma's funeral? I don't want anybody standing above her that doesn't know who she is. She wouldn't want that. She would want you. That doesn't happen if I don't get sober. That doesn't happen if I don't hold myself accountable. And then years later, he asked me, I said, Grandpa, I know what you're going to ask me. He said, will you do my funeral? I said, yes. He was my hero in life. And I got to be there for him. Thank God I got sober. Thank God I held myself accountable and I figured it out. And then years later, I got to do my niece's wedding. I'm telling you. And then I sold my company. Y'all know about that part. But there's some parts you don't know about. Stay with me. Listen, please, I'm begging you. I don't want to just hang out with you Tuesdays. I want to know your story. I want to know more about you. We don't have to have an agenda. Just call me and let's just talk. I want to hear it all. I want to hear the battles and the struggles you're going through. I want to be there for you. This is not an accident that we all came together on this Tuesday morning call. Not at all. There's so much more out there. This is what spawned it. I got this text, and I get these all the time, and I love them. They all start off the same way. You probably don't remember who I am. This one started off that way. And I'm going to read it so I don't mess up. He said, hey, I was part of your sales insurance organization years ago. It was evident that I had a drinking problem, and you gracefully pointed it out and shared with me a testimony of another guy who had who had a drinking problem that you mentored to quit. That planted a seed that is now bearing fruit. I quit drinking on Father's Day 2020. I'm telling you right now, you're fighting hard. You're in the battle. There's something greater for your life. I can see it. I want to show it to you. It will bear fruit. It will happen. I look forward to seeing you tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. I pray you listen to this and watch this. And I pray you start calling me and talking to me. Hey, if you don't want to call right now, if you don't know what to say, just shoot me a text. Let's just start that way. But I want to know who you are. You're meant for greater things. And it will come, I promise.